Hello, and welcome back to this week's edition of the Ponderscope, your Arlington High School news, updates, and more. The new departmental shift schedule has been implemented for in-person learning. Details on which days are in-person shifts and where to go can be found on each class's Google Classroom. While on school premises, be sure to properly wear a mask, not a neck guider and no filter masks. Maintain a distance of 6 feet from other students, and follow the arrows to reduce exposure. If you are not attending in-person classes, be sure to follow your teacher's instructions for work on shift days. More information on the departmental shift schedule can be found at the Arlington High School website under COVID Remote and Hybrid Info. The Citizen of the Month nominations are due by the end of this month. Make sure to nominate someone who you feel makes AHS a more positive place. The Citizen of the Month nominee for February will be announced at the beginning of March. See the Daily Post for the link to the Google form. Embracing Our Differences, sponsored by the AWG and the Everyday Racism Committee, is inviting students to create a mural design celebrating individuality and embracing diversity, equity, and inclusion. Mural design submissions are due by Sunday, February 28th. The submission form and extra information can be found on the Daily Post. AHS Senior Local Scholarships are due on March 1st. Check the scholarship season page on the Arlington High School website for more details. The Dog Club is hosting a pet supplies donation drive for unopened food or pet supplies in good condition. Drop-off for donations is at Arlington High School from 3:30 to 4:30 on February 26th and 27th, or email EHUET2021@spyponders.com for home pickup and questions. I'm Veronica Barton, and that's all on this week's edition of the Ponderscope.
How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to the ACMi Sports Update. We had a set of championship games last weekend that both our girls varsity hockey and basketball squads made it to. Let's start with the girls on the ice, where the Spy Ponders went to Stoneham to take on the Woburn Tanners in the finals of the Middlesex League tournament. The Spy Ponders walked into the bout already crowned division champions and were looking for a second set of gold with the tournament win. Unfortunately for the Ponders, the game didn't start as they would have liked, as the Tanners scored this goal early to take a 1-0 lead.
But here we have a breakaway. Here's Sodercrest again. Oh, that's Russo with a snipe to start the game, and an absolute snip-a-doodle-doodle over Rod's glove. And Woburn comes out strong, 1-0.
After a back-and-forth battle throughout the rest of the game, the Spy Ponders pulled their goalie in an attempt to tie it. But unfortunately, the Tanners were able to put the final nail in the coffin, netting an empty netter to take the 2-0 lead. Where unfortunately, that's where the game would stay, ending in a 2-0 win for the Tanners. Although the season didn't end as they would have liked, it was truly an incredible season for the girls, and I was lucky enough to be there calling most of their games. Championship action wasn't done yet, however, as the girls' varsity basketball squad were also in the finals of the tournament against Burlington. The girls on the court also had an amazing season up to this point as they looked to win the Middlesex League tournament. This was another extremely close game that came down to the final seconds, where unfortunately Burlington was able to close it out and win 43-40. With the winter season now over, we congratulate all the winter sports teams on an outstanding season. And now, we look ahead to the start of the Fall 2 season, and we'll have more coverage on that next week. From ACMi Sports, my name is Nick Antonakis.